Eoghan Corry from Air and Travel in Dublin. Willie, your colleague and friend Michael O'Leary told the Oireachtas Committee last week that even if all the sustainable aviation fuel available was given to Ryanair or available to Ryanair, it would still only fuel 2% of its flights. Is there a stage where we have to reassess whether sustainable aviation fuel is an alternative, or are we ever going to make up a meaningful amount of SAF that will be delivered to airlines that we can, as an industry, present as an alternative in the great environmental debate?
It's a great comment, and I would agree with Michael. He's looking at what's available today, not at what we need to be made available. And this is where I think we see a big divergence in the approach being adopted in the US and the approach being adopted in Europe. In the US, they've recognised for some time now that the development of sustainable aviation fuels is the big part of the answer, and they are heavily focused on additional production. We're not seeing it to the same degree in Europe. I think the regulators are in this debate around, do we mandate the airlines or mandate the airports? It's a nonsense. Mandating an airline to buy something that isn't available makes no sense whatsoever. Mandating airports to make something available that isn't available makes no sense whatsoever. And what we're seeing here is that all this is doing is leading to a situation. If you take France, for example, where there's a requirement to make, I think, 1% of fuel available through SAF. It isn't available. If you can't make it available, you have to pay a penalty. So this is Europe's answer to the problem. Let's penalise people. We need the policy framework that supports greater production. Now, the feedstock are there. The pathways to create sustainable fuels are clear, approved, scientifically tested. The evidence is very clear. These fuels will make a big difference. We just need greater production. So, will we see greater production? I've no doubt that we will. Are we seeing what we need today? No, we're not. So Michael's quite right to highlight the problem that exists today. He's quite right to, in his case, because he's operating within Europe, to express the concern that he would face if Europe continued to mandate airlines to use something that they can't buy. Like, what sense is there in that? So you have to question what's the objective that Europe is pursuing. Is it genuinely trying to transition to a net zero economy, or is it trying to just penalise people for where they are today? We believe that the way forward is to have the right framework in place to incentivise that framework and to produce high volume, widespread availability of sustainable fuels that will address the problem.
Gianni, I know you have been waiting for a while.